Hi, this is Khaled Diab, and I'm at COP29 in Baku. What is COP29, you may ask? The Conference of the Parties is the annual gathering of countries who are part of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Every year, thousands of people attend the COP. This edition in Baku, Azerbaijan, is the 29th, and that's where we get the name COP29 from. What was on the agenda this year? The main issue dominating talks was the thorny question of climate finance. Developing countries and climate activists demanded that wealthy countries commit to paying their fair share to address the climate crisis. Rich industrial countries, on the other hand, spent the past fortnight dancing around the issue, demurring to commit. Some even outrageously pushed for carbon markets to be counted as a form of climate finance. But of course, this is a ploy to get off the hook for footing their full bill by allowing polluting companies to supposedly offset their emission at the lowest cost possible, via markets that have a poor record on quality. It is also unclear how much of the money in carbon markets actually reaches host countries, local communities, and indigenous peoples there. Now, this raises the question of what Article 6 is. Article 6 is part of the Paris Agreement dealing with carbon markets and emissions trading between countries. Although the idea was launched in Paris in 2015, it wasn't until COP26 in Glasgow in 2021 that the main principles of the market were agreed. Ever since then, governments have tried to reach a final agreement on a rulebook for Article 6. What were the issues related to Article 6 at COP29? Well, COP29 got off to a sprinting start on Article 6. On day one already, a deal was announced on some of the contentious aspects relating to UN carbon markets. But civil society and some negotiators cried foul, because not enough time had been set aside for proper debate and consultation. The running start quickly got bogged down in reality of Article 6, and that it is riddled with too many problematic issues. Negotiators sparred over the lack of transparency on emissions trading deals and the absence of accountability when credits are of poor quality. Lack of permanence was another issue dogging negotiations. For carbon markets to serve the climate, they must store greenhouse gases permanently, or longer than the heating effect on the atmosphere. That is to say, they need to be stored for at least centuries or millennia. Some of the rules would allow for activities that do not guarantee this level of permanence. If you want to learn more about the negotiations on Article 6 and about the outcomes and results from COP29, check out our website, www.carbonmarketwatch.org.